It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And away we go from Wisconsin. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up...
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Love out of the shotgun. He's got it, room to run. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. He's on the move. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun is Purdy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. No return on that punt. And the Packers will take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Long now to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Throwing his love on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the 49ers will go on offense. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Going run again with McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Well, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Keyshawn Nixon returning this for the Packers. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. First and 10 now from the 30. Love from the gun. Taken in by Dobbs. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Reed's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Gets this one to Watson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Love to throw again. This is reeled in by Reed. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, Largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Going run again with Jacobs. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
Throw on third down. Watson with the catch. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Shotgun give now to Dillon. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. Second and 13. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Here he is on third and long. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the 49ers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Bronk, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Buys time, rolling right. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
From the 32, buying some time right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the pistol, here's Love. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. They motion a receiver left. Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Caught near the goal line. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. They'll run, Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then we like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
On third down, Purdy. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. They're out and set, first and 10. Love out of the shotgun. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw, here's Love. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And it's going to be second down. Shotgun now for Love. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the 49ers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Working quickly here. Finding Pearsall. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Purdy on first down. He'll get this to Samuel. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Sideline throw is complete to Pearsall. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Motioning the tight end now. To throw again, it's Purdy. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. That's halftime here in Green Bay. The Cheeseheads with plenty to cheer about as their Packers have the lead. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Dump off complete to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun is Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
He put some juice on it deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous...
And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This is Jacobs running left. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a give, fullback headed up the gut. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I think that's a case where the defense, well, you forgot to account for the fullback. And I know why. Because they rarely get touches. And boy, do they rarely make big plays like that to the second level.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's taken in by Samuel. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 16 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And this is another incompletion.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
He's got this at the 27. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And they're going to take over possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's a give up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 36. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Extra point attempt coming up. And the extra point is up, and it is good. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down. Looking to throw, Purdy. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing from the gun. Forced out to his right. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. It's caught. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers put up even more points in a win. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Now the PAT try coming up. And the kick is good. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Here's Purdy to throw. Chased out to his right. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say, maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage in this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff here to Jacobs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They stick with Jacobs. And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that. Down inside the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play fake, it's Love. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Pearsall there to grab it. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down throw by Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers Packers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
That one's complete, right side. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
At the 44-yard line.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Reed's got it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 47-yard line.
Jacobs running behind center. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring up 3rd and very long. Love out of the shotgun. Getting out to his left. He'll make a pick for it on the ground. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
4th down, here's Love. Get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Purdy setting up that play action. He's on the move. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this to Samuel. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Now Purdy. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Play action now with Purdy. He sends this one to the end zone. He makes the catch. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Oh, the 49ers are saying they have it. It looks like they do. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Going run again with Jacobs. And they bring him down around the 34. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He's got it, room to run. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.